All right. Where was I? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to get a set of these soon. Hello, hello, hello. I'm all right. Good. I'm glad you guys are good. Hell yeah. That's the plan. Oh shit. All right. So, what do I want? Pink. Feel good. Great. So, so while we were sitting at lunch today, we didn't have anything for the pigeons to eat, but one of them decided to jump up on our the hood of the Jeep and just stare at us like, why did you not bring us food? You guys always bring us food, man. What's the deal? What's wrong? What happened? It is Toga. Somebody in the last chat was asking about My Hero Academia, so I brought out the Toga real quick because she's the easiest I can grab. Because she's one of my magnets, so she's just right there on the wall. So trying to think what I got to do next. So, where's talk about like a ribbit? Yeah, pigeons are right. So where's the talk about like a ribbit? What now? I don't understand that. Yeah, pigeons are awesome. If you look at the community, Mika, I posted. There's a pigeon that we have named Gary, and Gary comes from a story idea Crystal and I have, where somebody is cursed into a pigeon's body, and they are a female to begin with, but they are cursed into a female pigeon's body, and but the person that owns like the curse doesn't remember that they're a female or care that they're a female at this point, and for about 1,000 or plus years, they've only ever called them Gary. And so Gary is a intelligent pigeon that we've came up with in a story idea that we have. So that's kind of what our Gary is going to look like. Is the Gary that I posted a picture. What up? What up, Giyu? How you doing? So yeah, Gary is a character in a story that Crystal and I are trying to work on. But that's that pigeon is kind of what we think Gary looks like. So that's what we're going to go with. That's what Gary looks like, and it's spelled weird. I can't remember exactly how it's spelled now, but it's on the post on the community. All hail Lord Gary. Also, Gary's like a witch's familiar sort of thing. Like they can help the person do magical shit, but they're limited because they're under like contract. But also they pissed somebody off years and years ago, and that's why they're cursed as a pigeon. And the person that owns their curse or like they're beholden to doesn't give a shit what the real name is because he's mildly crazy and can't remember who he is. So if that sounds cool. It is not a Digital Circus OC, so this is this is Ranma from 1.5. You want to see my? This is my OC. This is the OC that I did yesterday. This is Death, Deth, based off of. Can I tell you why I hate my life? Well, I mean, I rather. I don't know. I mean, can you? I guess. Should you? I don't think so, but you know, can I stop you? Really, kind of, but I don't think you should hate your life. Nothing wrong with. No reason to. How is it that you turn the AC on because it's hot as shit out? I'm feeling, and then as soon as you turn the AC on, it's all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, by the way, it's fucking gonna drop down 10 degrees. By the way, deal with it. I'm sorry, that sucks. Hello, gamer. I'm all right. Hello, little devil. How are you? Well, I wish your grandma the best. I hope she doesn't, she comes out okay on the cancer thing. Uh, wait. Good morning. Well, because, whatever. It all works out the same. Good morning, good afternoon, all that. It's all about the same. Perspective, anyway. Time's a fucking illusion. Uh, I've done that, though. It's been the middle of the night and be like, hey, man, good morning, how's it going? Or middle of the day, or night, and be like, afternoon. And you're like, I'm an idiot. So, yeah, totally understand that. Totally. Yeah, I do shit like that all the time, so don't worry about that. You're in good company in that regard, anyway, because it's definitely something to be said about being a human and messing that kind of stuff up. Brain's not working. Sorry. Oh, yeah. This side, right here. Duh. What up, Lee? How you doing? Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's do it this way, because... All right. So, I've already drawn Juju Kaisen, Gojo from Juju Kaisen. Well, thank you. Hi, Toga. How you doing? Of course, I don't know where he's at, though. I've drawn a couple people from Juju Kaisen, actually, so... Bunch of Demon Slayers, a bunch of Has-Been Hotel people, a bunch of random other people. Oh yeah, I can't show you. Hi, Vasquez. I'm good. Who is Dr. Toto? I don't know who Dr. Toto is, so probably not. I don't know. Where is it? Aha, Gojo. Well, welcome back. Yeah, Gojo. Hit the like button, guys. Please, please. Like and subscribe if you're new. Like if you're not new, still, because you know you gotta hit the like button because it tells. I need YouTube to like me. So the more you guys like, the better that YouTube puts my channel out there and sends it out to people and shows me off. So please, please, please hit the like button. I don't know on that one. Ubu. I don't know. Hell yeah, congrats. Is it like a subject type arts festival? Like you have to do such and such thing or whatever? Okay. Well, hopefully Cosmic and... Well, if Haru comes too. Tell Haru to come. What do you want, Ziggy? Come on. Dog. Oh, my dog. Trying to figure out what I got to do with her next. So I'm just looking to see what I need to do right away. Let's try this. This is gonna be too bright. That dark red's too dark. No, maybe. Hell yeah. Well, good luck. I think they're fine. Ribbit, I think they're fine. Hell yeah. What are you submitting for your. What are you submitting? But hell yeah, good luck and congrats. That's a big deal. Good luck. Hopefully you place, win, um, ribbon, whatever the hell the metric is. But hopefully you do well. I'm rooting for you. I'll just do it this way. Oh. Well, please post. Do you have a picture of it that you can post in the community, Toga? I'd love to see it. Yeah, I would love to see it. Realistic, doing realism is really hard anyway. So, like, thumbs up for it. Well, hell yeah, that's good then. Like I said, I hope you do. That's a big deal. Everybody help. Hey, you deserve to place when you do your work, do the work, and um, put in the work, kick ass. So hell yeah, good, congrats. Let's do this real quick. That's not. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Okay, well, that works. Well, still, congrats, and I hope you do well tomorrow. You can totally post your art in the community. I'd love to see it. Well, Toga, I understand you can't post it, but I hope you do well. Please let me know tomorrow how you do. If you do, if nothing else, just make a comment in one of the things saying, "Hey, I placed" or "I did well." Yeah, we'll wait on that because if I don't, I'm gonna fuck up everything. I go and mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I need a small there. That's probably so. Well, nice. Good luck with all of that. Kind of sound like cats a little bit with that kind of stuff. She's doing puppets and stuff now. One of my longer term time follower people. Okay, so the hardest thing about people selling or buying stuff is getting it to the right amount market because I have problems with that too. So just it's price, quality of what you're selling, if they can get it from somewhere else or not from somewhere else, and then like the necessity of buying it. So like like I said, I'm still struggling with that myself with sales and trying to get you guys to buy stuff. So I definitely recommend yes, buy, try to sell if you can, definitely. So, and I'm not saying don't. So you just got to make sure you market it right or you sell it right. Like Ghost, another one of my long-term subscribers, he just made 25 bucks off of a bluey bluey art thing that they did for somebody. I think it was bluey. I think that's what it was. But he just made 25 bucks off of it for selling, something custom. So, and he's done a couple of people's what's the word I'm looking for? Like tumbler type drink cooler thermoses and stuff, and did not charge for those. So I gave him a little bit of shit. Like, dude, you got to charge because you're wasting your materials and all that stuff. So yeah, I definitely support you selling something if you can. What up, Haru? Yes, but you can still sell to people that you know, friends, family. You can sell, and especially if you get your parents' permission with it. So always know that, like, if you have an idea and your parents are on board and cool with it, always go to them and be like, hey, I want to try to do this or do that. Mostly your parents, if hopefully, are cool and, support that kind of stuff. Um, so, and if they don't, I don't know what to tell you. Try anyway in a different way, or try something different, or a different tactic and approach towards your parents' uh, idea, or explaining it better. Like there was something that my stepdaughter years ago told me would be a great idea to sell at a convention, and I told her flat out, I was like, that's dumb. And then we did it, and then I had to apologize and eat crow because I was wrong. She was right, I was wrong, and it was not a dumb idea. It worked really, really well. So, sometimes your parents can be dumb about some things, but it also can be sometimes how you explain it more so than on them. Um, Billy is always depressed. He's got like permanent chicken pox. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a start too. That's definitely a start. That's something, and everywhere you got to get started somehow doing stuff and getting shown. So, a friend of mine, I met her when she was 17, um, at a convention. Her parents brought her to a convention and showed me her art, and like it was one of those times where she showed me like I had to realize that like oh shit she's really really good versus like somebody coming up and showing me like they're not that good at art or whatever. And I've worked with her and her mom and stuff like that since she was 17. Now she's doing tattoos and stuff, not anything because of me, just because of her own abilities and skill. So but her parents were really really cool in the aspect of like helping her realize, hey, you can do art if you want to. So that's always a fun thing and a fostering thing of like, hey, yeah, you can art. So even if you are a minor, you can still always like, ask your parents to help you out with Facebook or Instagram or any of those things to help you manage yourself. Because hell, I've met kids that were young kids that did stuff at conventions and stuff because it was their stuff, but their parents did the booth, like the sales and stuff like that. But the kid was the talent behind the booth. So, well then he's not a good friend, or they're not a good friend. Yeah, poor Billy. Poor Billy. Poor Billy. Backstory on Billy. Billy doesn't actually exist. He's not a kid that I know. I did know a Billy in school and high school and stuff, but this is not him. Um, Billy doesn't exist. I was using Billy as an example of when I was a kid, my parents exposed me to like a cousin of mine that had chicken pox so that I would also get chicken pox so that I didn't have to worry about it later on in life, kind of thing. And I just used Billy as the example. So that's who Billy is. If anybody is trying to, like, who the fuck are they talking about with Billy? Billy is a kid that doesn't exist, but Billy's parents hated him because the only way that they could get other kids to play with Billy is during chickenpox parties. Because people are toxic. They also feel like that they can say and do what they want a lot of the times, especially on the internet. And that translates to they forget in real life that there's no, you know, anonymity or repercussions because they say stuff and do stuff online without repercussions. And then they say that shit in real life without repercussions because people haven't punched them in the mouth yet. Hi there, Crystal. I Haru. And you're in your real name, Haru. I have a Ziggy on my butt, by the way. Oh, that's too far down. No, it's not. Fuck it. That's fine. Da, da, da. The magic begins in the line work of goodness. Uh, no, no. No, and that's a fact of life. Unfortunately, people are not the smartest. This damn puppy behind me sleeping. Well, not sleeping. He's not sleeping. Never mind. Ziggy is not sleeping behind me. He's waiting patiently to be a butthead, I guarantee it. Biding his time. When the Ziggies attack. Yeah, you're the one, Haru, trying to tell Ziggy to fight me all the time. Uh, okay, I just learned to say nothing to anything. If I don't understand, I use AI. Don't use AI. AI is the wrong shit. Boo AI. Use Google. Not Google AI, but Google. Do a little research. Don't use AI. AI doesn't give you the good information either, the right information. It also limits your ability into thinking, in my opinion. So, boot AI. Just Google the definition. Type in Google what you're looking for. It will give you the information, and then you don't have to rely on uh, a computer generated vending machine. Leah, Leah. Anyway, good luck. It's not going to get any better for you the longer you live, unfortunately. You're just going to keep having new reasons why you're going to like, oh, people suck. Unfortunately. That's a hard fact of life, though. A person is good and can be good. So don't get me wrong. People as a whole, I don't believe can be good. I believe that people on a whole, especially in large groups, are fucking dangerous. Right? So, just as a personal opinion, because you can change people's minds way quicker than you can a group of people. You can change one person's mind quicker than you can a group of people. So it's always better to like be the first person doing it. Use Google every time instead. Look it up for yourself. Do it that way. Because then that gives you the ability, if AI isn't around because of the or some reason, you know how to find the information. Crystal and I grew up in a time where there was the Dewey Decimal System that we had to fucking like learn, right? So literally, go to the library, open a book, read, find the information you wanted to find or know. Um, because like I'm older than Google, so wait, 666 is the right one. So like, don't use AI because AI does not always give you the right information either. Google, I mean, also has the issue that you may not get the right information, but the chances of you not getting the right information when you look it up yourself is a lot less than if you rely only and solely on the soulless AI. Yeah. Google is the better option. At least my opinion. Always going to be my opinion, though. Pyromaniac, then. Hi, Marcella. How you doing? It's a pyromaniac. I've known a few of those people in my life. One of them, his name was JR, and that was like the worst one I've ever met in my fucking life. That dude was firebug. Was. I'm gonna fix that later, but it's way too dark of a line right there. Come on, chicken wing. All right, guys. So, what are we thinking so far? Because you guys all know this is my favorite part of it, where I get to line work it, do the line work. Brings everything together like magic. Magic. This magic moment. Du, 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 du. Thank you. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats on that. What famous artist did you get to do your version of, or in that aspect? Or what did you use to create your own new art from? Like, was it like Van Gogh's fucking Starry Night, or Monet's whatever the fuck, or I mean Banksy something, I don't know. Although please don't do Banksy. That's almost as bad as AI to me, but neither here nor there on that one. That's just my opinion. Uh, Even though I am a spray paint artist as well, I do not like Banksy. So, not a fan. Hello, Machiro. How are you doing? Oh, that's cool. Ramna, half, Ramma half. Blech. It is a um character from a 80 or 87 manga, 1987 manga originally, and then it was a anime in the 90s, early 90s, and then Netflix just redid it recently. So I'm drawing an updated version from the 19 or the 2000. 24 version from Netflix. Oh, and I was asking earlier in the live before, if you guys get a chance and you guys are bored, it would really, really help me out. If you went to my channel, go to the playlist, Wally and Anime specifically. Just hit play on that thing. Let it play through one time. Let it play through a bunch of times. You know, I'm trying to build up my last little bit of watch hours, and I'm so close. So I'm getting kind of impatient, more so than I need to be. But like I said, I'm very, 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 very close, and I would really, 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 really appreciate it if you guys would like help me out. Watch a couple of those little short, long videos that I have out, so that I can build up my watch hours, that much quicker. Totally don't have to, but it would be super helpful if you did. So very helpful. Um, oh, different Muchiro. I love Muchiro. So, Baba Toga. See you later. Different Muchiro. She's so pretty. Yeah, yeah. All right. Come on, chicken wing. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. Big day tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. Um, well, thank you, and good night, and good luck. Hopefully, good luck for tomorrow and Saturday. Good luck. Good luck. Hopefully, you do it. Wonder if I'll get any shitty comments on this one like I did the selfie the other day, by the way. It doesn't look right. Well, it's not supposed to look exactly like the fucking uh, show. It's my version of it. Luna teleportation. You feel late because you're a little late, but it's all good. You're here now. That's all that matters. Right? 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 Yes. Nothing. You're nothing. I'm just being fun. I was trying to be funny, Luna. I'm sorry. You said you feel late, and I said you're never late. You're just on or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say, but you're all good. You don't have to worry about it because you're here now, so that's all that matters. Right? Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. I was just trying to sing something. I don't know. I was saying something when you were like, I feel late, and then, like I said, I was trying to be funny with that, and I'm not. So, yeah, that's all. So, ignore my stupidity. Do, do, do. Hello. Well, welcome, welcome. Nobody's late. You're just on time. That happens to not be everybody else is on time. I fucking dig this, man. I'm digging the shit out of this little character. Yeah, all right. So hell yeah. All right. Oh yeah, well, I mean that's important. Homework's important. You got to get that stuff done before you can play. You know, that's that's the thing. Yep. Okay, two. Mm. Not done yet. Sorry. Not done yet. Thought I was. Wrong. I have something for you guys to do though that you can do while you're doing your homework or not watching a live. Please go and watch the playlist, at least this playlist. And the only reason I say this one is because it's the easiest one to build up a bunch of time. Oh, me too. Go and watch the Wally and anime playlist. Just put it on in the background when you're not doing shit, and watch it some for me, so that way it can help build up my watch time hours, so that I can build up my get my that first level of monetization that I'm working on, because I am so fucking close, so close, so close. Wow, I used quite a bit of colors on her actually. So who's your favorite Ranma character, my hero? Because I mean, Ranma obviously is up there, but I like what's the pig, the little black pig guy, specifically the black pig, not the character that turns into the black pig, the pig. Like his persona as the pig is better than his character. That she's cute. I like her. I like her character too. Crystal and I, like I said, we started watching it recently, and she's very into it. She thinks it's cute as shit. So we're watching it on Netflix right now. I will say I don't. One thing I don't care for with the remake is how it's still in your face with some of the jokes, but weirdly censored in a way, you know. So yeah, I just think some of that's a little iffy in how Netflix was like, yeah, well, we like this idea, but we got to keep it somehow still PG, right? And you're like, this is not a PG anime or manga. It's not an adult level one, but it's also not a like that level. So I almost screwed up. Wow. What is today? The 7th. Oh, and this is 82. Oh, she's done. How many markers, guys? This is your guess. Surprisingly, I'm on a weird roll of stuff today, so or this week. Ooh, very close. Very close. You heard from Cats today, gamer? I haven't seen her today, so hopefully she's sleeping. She posted in my community, but then I don't. That was it. She posted her new thing, puppet. Her new puppet. Anyway, yeah. Ooh, all close guesses. Um, what is the girl? The what is her name? Ranma characters. Let's do that. So, um, all right. So did it do? Yeah, shampoo. That's who I was looking at. Thinking of. And Ryoga. I like Ryoga, but only the pig Ryoga. Pichan. 19. Hello, Sebastian. The winner of the chicken dinner is 19. Hmm. Who should I draw next? Or should I? I maybe not. I don't know. I like shampoo. I might draw her next. Hmm. Eating Doritos. Uh, some point I will draw that. I promise. What is shampoo's story? Oh yeah. Oh neat. Okay. I don't know. Vinny. Draw shampoo. All right, but what shampoo? That's the issue. Like, what do I draw of her as shampoo? Or how do I draw? What do I draw? Give me open. Okay, let's read on shampoo real quick for a second. Three main for oh, she's a cat when she's in her cursed form. Okay. Hmm. Sucks. She's a cute little cat though. Like I said, it's been forever since I've watched this, so I need to like I gotta catch up on my stuff. It really doesn't matter on Ramla. I'm just like I'm on a little bit of a kick for Ramna, but I don't know. I might not paint anything else today. Uh, because again, I'm tired again today. Like so, I had thought about doing actual male Rama. I had some screen or screen grab stuff. I like that one. Her in a weird maid outfit. I'll save it anyway. Uh, so yeah, it's a cute Harley. Aha, Marcella. I appreciate it. Long haul people. I like that. Um, I'm looking. I'm looking to see who else I could draw from Rama right now. Well, that's cool. It gives you a manga versus animes and all that, like in that picture. So I don't know. She's cute though. I might. Shampoo it is. I thought about that honestly, but I think I'm gonna do shampoo. I honestly, I think I want to do draw shampoo. Um, she's yeah. Come on. I found one that I'm very much thinking of. Uh, ooh, she's prettier in the. I don't know which one she's prettier in. If she's prettier in the remake or the original. I don't know. Uh, okay, so I have a question. Oh yeah. Well, before you leave, let me ask you: this one or this one? Which one? What do you like as the reference? Which one's better? I kind of like this one, but I don't know. I don't know. Yum yum yum. Same, Marcella. To be honest with you, it the art styles are too close to the same. That won't matter. I'm just it would be mostly like how I colored it versus how I like that one. How I colored it versus how I did not color it at the end of the day. Stop doing that, Pinterest. Pinterest. 20, 24. Yep, I'm just gonna go with that one because that one keeps popping up and it's cute. I might change it though a little. Okay, let's do this. That one and that one. Yeah. All right. Ah, itchy, scratchy, no. Ow, ow, ow. So we watched this thing last night, by the way, guys. If you get bored, it was like his name was Pomeroy, but he used to work for Disney. But he was talking about like the differences in drawing Disney versus like the differences in drawing Studio Ghibli, right? And what the different rules are for those two like art styles. And I have to say, what he was talking about was cool because he was explaining how Disney has a formula for every one of their female princess characters that they have to follow. And that's why every Disney princess kind of looks the same. Is they're all built the same. They all have like one defining face shape. They have to have a certain type of hair style and that kind of stuff. And without it, they're not considered a Disney product kind of thing. I thought that was really interesting last night watching that because, well, I mean, it gives you the like a background in that aspect of like why Disney chooses the way Disney chooses their stuff, and yeah, I like that. I thought that was cool. Plus, the guy was a really cool artist, so like he drew out some shit really quick. Like made me look like I'm fucking slow, which is not a lot, but you know, not saying a lot, but it's and whatever pencil he was using, it was just like hand, and you're like, oh wow, holy shit, how did you manage that? And then it's like, oh, I've been doing this for 58 years, and that's why. You're like, oh, that would cause me to be able to do swish swish swap done really quick too. I think you know. Um, how is it Thursday? Well, it is Thursday in New York. I was confused for a second. Oh wow, I cannot do that. I always start with the eyes. Every painting I do starts with an eye. Go back and watch any of my other videos, um, My Hero, and you'll see every painting that I do starts with an eye. There's no, I don't start with a head shape or anything else. I just start with one thing and then go to the next. Like Rama, I started with this eye here, and then so on and so on. So Actually, let's do this. Oh. I actually cannot start with a head shape first. If I do, I fuck it up every time. It's just not how my brain works. I see the eye first and we go from there. I appreciate that. Marcella, for real. I understand. And good on you for being able to put that much uh, time and effort into any kind of craft. I do that with art. So like that's what I do here is, I put all of my time and effort into trying to get better on my art. So, and building and making my art better so that like I can keep impressing people like Marcella because you guys are my fucking reason why I keep pushing out all this art because you guys are awesome. So I appreciate it still very, very much always. Um, oh wow, that looks goofy as weird shit right now. Her head's shaped weird. And see, if I'd have started off with the head shape, I'd be still working on the head shape right now. First, before I got any detail in, and then the detail would get fucked up within the. Yeah. So for me, this is how I have to approach art. Yeah, yeah. No, that makes sense. Where you draw out the shape, you do this line, this line, this line, this line, and then you start drawing another line, and then you draw a fucking nose, and then an eye, and a beagle pops out of it. Yeah, that I know exactly what you're talking about. I just cannot do that. That's way too many steps for my brain to not process what I'm doing. So, yeah. There's no wrong way to do any of it, though. And in your case, like you're talking about for your style in that case, that's what how your brain processes the lines, right? The lines that you see, the lines that you copy when you're drawing and arting and doing something. So that's the big difference in it is how your brain interprets what you're doing, if that makes sense. And so for you, and again, I'm not bad mouthing it or belittling it. For you, your brain works with the extra um, things that you have to do for like drawing this line out, drawing that line out, making sure the proportion seems more right to you or whatever. So, um, again, it's just one of those things that, everybody's different on it. So, yeah. Ooh, nice. Drumming. I can't drum. I always wanted to be a drummer, but I can't. I don't have the rhythm. I really don't. I don't. And not sustainable rhythm, rather. Like I will do the thing where I don't keep doing it well. So have a good one. See you later, and have good luck on your stuff. She looks like she has eggplants on her head now that I'm looking at it, drawing this. right, so sorry I'm not talking. My brain's just trying to find the lines and do the thing that I was just talking about on finding my own lines. So there we go. She's done. Wow, and then there was nobody all of a sudden. 3:30. So everybody dipped. Everybody. I need to learn that song from fucking The Boys. Soldier Boys song from The Boys. Everybody. Whatever the fuck that was. I don't remember. But Jensen Ackles is just fucking funny as shit. So that's all that really matters. And that's the rest of the story. That's how the cookie crumbles. It's very lonely. Hi, everybody. Very lonely. Wow, that was loud when that played up again. I'm all alone and no one's here to watch me paint. What shall I do? What? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with something? Dun, 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 dun. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor so early in the morning? Cats! Hello! Hi! Hi, cats. How are you? Missed you. I was wondering where you were today. So, but that's today's work so far, and today's work so far. What do you think? Is Ranma popular there? Because like the Japanese, Chinese, like influences. Or do you even know what Ranma half is? It's anime. It's just an anime. You don't watch anime? Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, nothing wrong with that, I guess. But also, why not? It's so good. Some of it is. Well, some of it is. Some of it's bad. But I mean, that goes with everything, you know. Some's good, some's bad, some's as big as your head. Coconuts. Lily. Sorry. Well, we're on our second painting today, so I'm actually doing two today. Well, starting this one. I don't know if I'll finish it right now. I think I will. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have much time. So. Well, this anime originally came out in 1989, and then they redid it in 2024, so 2 years ago, and then season two came out last year sometime. I have not watched season two yet. I'm watching season one currently. I watched the old version years and years and years ago, but that was years and years and years ago. So you can't hate all demons or anime, but Demon Slayer. Like you can't hate it all. There's so much out there that there's so much. Well, I mean, whatever. You know, I just don't understand how you can. There's so much of it out there, though. But anime as a style and quality of type work, in my opinion, is something that is a lot better than what we have in the Western world of like US and stuff like that. Our animation quality stuff usually is way lacking in comparison to like animation from Japan and other places that's not the America. So, because we get the same shit with Disney all the time. It's always Disney, 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 Disney animation, and that's all you get is Disney animation. And every now and then, when you get a new style of animation, Disney buys it and takes it from you, and it's like, nice, nice try, but we're taking that away from you now. We're gonna buy it because we gotta have everything. We're Disney. And don't get me wrong, I like Disney and everything, but like they did some shit years ago, and this was Walt Disney specifically that did this shit. Bloomhouse Studios or animation. They were responsible for some really cool stuff, but Disney tried to fight them and bury them because a bunch of the animators that worked for Disney left and decided to go and start Bloomhouse or Boomhouse or whatever it was. And Disney tried to bury them in litigation and for ever, almost bankrupts the studio so that they couldn't put out one movie because Disney was like that afraid that movie was going to do better than like something Disney could put out because most of their animators left Disney to go to that company and start it. So sometimes it's, and then you got like Pixar, right? And Pixar comes out, Pixar does all kinds of stuff, and then Disney's like, well, let's partner with Pixar, and then they're like, oh, let's just buy Pixar. But at least Pixar stayed Pixar within the umbrella company of Disney. It's just still one of those things like, oh, fuck, man. And then they own Star Wars, and they own Marvel, and they own this, and they own that. My classmates who does art, the styles are basically anime style. Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean that's the influence, right? The big influence is anime, probably. See, that's one thing for me is like, yes, I'm doing anime art here, but also it's very not anime-y as well, and that's what fucks people up with my art. I think specifically is I bastardize anime and with Western culture art influences, and I bastardize Western influences with anime influences. So, like, I had somebody say something to the other day in my comments about the selfie painting that something's just not right. Something's off on your painting. Well, like, okay, cool, but what? What? You're being vague, and also you probably have zero art on your page or on your thing. I was right; they did not. But like, well, I watch the show all the time, and it doesn't look right. Well, because I'm not copying the fucking show, right? This is Keith's version of said character, you know. So I always hate that, and that's my TED talk for today. So sorry, apologizing for that. But like, I hate that crap. Like, don't shit on something because like people do that, you know. Well, like, I don't like your art style. Well, why don't? Well, okay, cool, but like you don't have to say it either, right? It's like that one person that always comes in these chats sometimes and is like, "Oh, I don't like your eyes. Bye." And then leaves, like, but does it all kinds of videos and follows me and then likes my videos and stuff. So like, what the fuck? I think so. Almost everybody's gone. Like, there was a couple people in here, and then all of a sudden it was just gone. And then, uh, like right after I finished Ranma, everybody dipped out, like I was leaving or like I was done. But I was talking about doing her, and they just all, like I said, everybody just dipped. Which sucks because, like I said, I've been saying all day I'm trying to get my watch time right, and this definitely doesn't help that. So I will go live Saturday though for a little bit. So Saturday middle of the day for me. So it'll probably be nighttime for you though, cats. But I will go live sometime Saturday to do a little art something. Because Crystal's got a eyelash appointment that day, and I don't necessarily want to go sit there and you know. But don't get me wrong, if Amber, you're watching this, which I doubt it, I like sitting there. It's boring. For me, anyway. Crystal's getting new eyelashes put in tomorrow or Saturday. So I'm going to stay at home and do some art. I just don't know what yet. So if you have any suggestions for art o'clock Saturday, let me know. Thank you, Living Gore. Thank you. So I just finished this one. I'm working on this one, obviously. So welcome to the channel. I hope you subscribe. We do awesome art here pretty much every day. All right, at least I think it's awesome. Most of you guys agree, I think. Because if not, why would you keep coming back? Right? You know? So yeah. Living War. that like Gwar from like GAWR, the band that like does the cool weird shit with the monsters and stuff, or what? Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I was just curious. Um, I'm always kind of curious on how some people come up with their screen names, especially when they're like different, just very, very different. My favorite screen name of all time that has showed up on my channel, though, was John Wick Femboy. John Wick Femboy was my favorite screen name of ever all fucking time. Period. End of discussion. There is no imitations. And then I have not seen them in a long time now. So, but that was my favorite fucking screen name that somebody had come into my channel one day. So yeah, that was interesting. What purple do I need for her hair? It's like a light purple. So I think this is going to be too dark. Maybe. Well, yeah, that's too dark. So we'll do this one. I did see it. I haven't been able to like it, but I saw it earlier when I was looking on the channel on my postings. Because I was wondering where you were, and I asked Gamer, and I was like, well, I know she posted a puppet, and it's really cool. So yes, I did see your puppet. How many is that now, Cats? Like 6? Five. Hey, Rengoku, how's it going? Hell yeah, 5. That's awesome. Rengoku, did you get your plushie done? Or is it still in progress? Either way, I'm just curious. 5. Hell yeah, Cats. That's awesome. You know what you should... Here's an idea for you, Cats. And this is just throwing it out there, spitball idea, right? Find a amazing digital circus scene. Do all the amazing digital circus characters. Find an amazing digital circus scene, and then use your puppets to voice out the scenes. Kind of like how you did my storyboard, but with your puppets. That might be really neat, actually. And I bet you'll get a lot of... I would assume you'd get a lot more views off of something like that, too. Because it's that weird factor. Good weird factor, by the way. Good weird factor. Just weird factor. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Probably. Are you in the land of London, Europe area? Probably, since somebody else was just here a little bit ago that said it was around the same time. So, and I think they're in England, Europe area. So, but definitely give me a subscribe and check us out. Check out some more of my art on the channel. Living Gore. I post daily and do art daily, so I have plenty of stuff. This is really not smooth, and I don't understand why this is not as smooth as it normally is when I'm doing this much coverage of fucking art. I'm gonna have to do a different color, I think. Actually, that might be the color here in a minute. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, cool. South Africa. I knew somebody from South Africa years ago. His name was Quentin, but I worked with him when I built military vehicles. He worked for some company in South Africa that built the original truck that I built later, and he was our FSR guy. He was a pretty cool dude. And then I met another dude that worked at a Pizza Hut, or Papa John's of all things, who was from South Africa one time. I like the South African accent, by the way. I think that's a neat kind of accent for English type things. It's got its own vibe to it. So South African's kind of cool. The accent is cool. So. Although he did tell me some weird shit about South Africa, about like if you guys go on strike and shit, like what what the people will do there if like they see a truck driver that's driving when everybody else is supposed to be on strike. Oh, that shit was crazy. That dude was telling me about what you guys do out there. So, hell yeah. Definitely a fuck around and find out type place. In a good way, I guess. Hell yes. That is awesome. Like I said, that might be a neat idea for you there, cats, is to do that. Um, with your puppets and stuff, just do a puppet that does that you do like that. So, all right, I just liked your new stuff. I like the cat mask on the one video too that you got hanging up on your board thing for your Ragatha video. God damn it. What time is it? I got time. Still got time. Yeah, I don't like this purple, so we're gonna try this because this is not doing. This is not right. That's not right either. That's too. This is gonna be too dark. Actually, we're gonna make it darker. Fuck it. Yeah, that's better. This works better. There's nothing wrong with that. When being a weird nation for sure. I live in America, so I totally understand. I probably missed you, but I totally understand. I live in America, so we're fucked up 90%. My whole life living here has been one thing after another, um, of shit happening that just does not compute with what they keep telling me America's supposed to be. And I know for like the rest of you guys out in the world, like I'm sure you think we're all a lot of Americans are like psychopathic fucking gun nut weirdo people and blah 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 blah. But like some of it, yeah. But I don't know. We're definitely a weird country too when it comes to that. When it comes to any of that shit, to be honest with you. So what color? I know her eyes look weird right now, but they're gonna get better. So right now they look fucking goofy. Red. Actually, we're gonna do that color. That'd be cool. I'd like to see it, cats. And whatever puppets you already have, like if you just do a Ragatha scene. All you could do, you could just do a straight Ragatha scene, or your Ragatha talking to Pomni, since you have those two. That might be cool. Actually, that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really cool. Um, so yeah. Oh, laundry time. I hate laundry. Well, let me take that back. I don't mind laundry. I don't like putting the shit up. Like, I don't mind doing it. I just don't want to put it up afterwards. And I know that doesn't, like, help, but I really fucking, I don't like that part. That's like, All right, so we need this color. Why is that not covering right? Oh, nice. Hell yeah, that's awesome, cats. And yeah, Rengoku, I've done something similar like that before, where I just pulled shit out of the basket every day, and it's kind of, yeah. I'm real bad about that, and I have to stop doing it because, like, I'm lazy as fuck when it comes to it. So that's my fault 100%, being lazy. So, God damn it. I did do that, didn't I? Yeah, alright. We'll do that. We'll fix it afterwards, because it's not quite the right color anyway that I need. Yeah, we're gonna do red. I like it. Oh crap. What the fuck? Why is that so... Crap, that's not cool. Alright, so we'll just leave that alone for a second. Hi, Dwayne, how you doing? I mean, why not? You know, that's all I've ever had. So, I've only ever had an ice cream cone and never ice cream. Now, there you go, guys. I have never had ice cream. I have never had ice cream. I am drawing shampoo from Rama 1.5. That's Rama from Rama half. And no, I have never had ice cream. Yep. So I was allergic to milk as a kid, right? So I couldn't have any milk or eggs or dairy product stuff, pretty much. And so ice cream would have killed me as a child, so I didn't eat it. And now that I'm an adult and then I can have it, I don't eat it. So yeah, 100% why I don't eat it is it would have killed me as a kid, and now I'm an adult and it won't kill me. I just don't like it, or I don't want to try it. I don't want to. I've got no reason to try it. I've lived all this time, all this in my life without having it, so there's no point in, like, doing it now, if that makes sense. I don't like this background. Still don't like this background. So let's do that one. We'll do this. This is better. So, but yeah, that's why I've never had it, because I couldn't eat it as a kid. It would have literally killed me. Much better. So yeah. And then, like, here's another weird one for you guys. Birthdays. Birthday parties. Well, in America, it's birthday parties are like ice cream and birthday cake and, things like that. As a kid, I couldn't have my own birthday cakes either. I couldn't even eat my own birthday cakes. So my mom would, like, do these, like, badass birthday cakes. Like, one year she did all four of the Ninja Turtles for me for my birthday, and which is cool as shit, right? Uh, but I was the only kid at the birthday party that couldn't eat the cake. So there you go. So, like, now when I turn, when it's my birthday, I just want pizza. Or give me a steak. Give me a good fucking steak. And I'm happy as hell with that. Just give me a good steak. I don't need birthday cake. And I know, like, for other people, for when it's my birthday, I always, like, say get a birthday cake for other people. Because I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat birthday cake. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Why is that still not? Yeah. So, yeah, that was kind of always interesting as a kid growing up and couldn't have your own birthday cake. Although there are certain things that I could not eat as a kid that I can eat now as an adult that I love, but would have killed the shit out of me as a kid. Eggs is a good example of that one. Eggs would have fucking killed me as a kid. I wouldn't. Wouldn't have been a good time for me with eggs. Um, and then yeah. My friend showed her crush my YouTube channel after I told her not to tell anyone about it because two kids already found out. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. And fuck those kids. Here's the thing. All right, here's a question for you, Rengoku. I'm gonna throw that out here, and for you, cats, and for anybody on the channel listening, especially if you've actively been a part of my channel for a little while. When we do the Sketch Vault showcase, when we do the where you guys post in my community, sharing your art, where you're doing all of that stuff, where you're interacting with a community of, in my case, 2,500 people, right? And getting positive and good feedback from us in the community. Hi, Momo, how are you? Then what these dumbass kids who don't understand or are jealous or are the asshole kid that you think they are, don't let them ruin you. And don't let them ruin what you're trying to build and grow and make on your own as a creative person, right? If that makes sense. Kids will be kids. Kids will be assholes. Kids will always say something shitty about somebody who is doing something that they are too afraid of to do themselves. Right? Good example of that for you guys is get I've had people make fun of me about this art channel, about my art channel, about my art overall. So just remember, you have a place here. I'm good. I'm good, Dwayne. Yeah, you guys have a place here. So where everybody else in this example, for your take, people making fun of you about your YouTube channel, they're jealous. They're fucking jealous, and that's the end result. Is they're fucking jealous of you're putting yourself out there and trying, versus they're not. And people don't know how to handle that or understand that, or how it is that you feel confident or comfortable enough to put yourself out there in the aspect of what you're doing. Right? So, oh no, I'm good. Dwayne, I'm good. I'm good. I'm talking to Rengoku because she was saying that people were making fun of her for having a channel and stuff. And it's just not like, it's not worth it. People make fun of me. People say shit to me as well. And you just, I mean, some of it you have to have some thick kind of skin. And then the other part of it is at some point, you gotta stop and not listen to that negative asshole people that are not coming at a place to be helpful, not coming to a place to be kind and help you grow or thrive in trying something, right? People are assholes and they always will be. So make sure you know that you have a community here where people actually like you. What up, Luna Moon? How you doing? Um, well, thank you. This is today's finished piece, Rama. And then this is another character from Rama, 1.5. Thank you, Luna. Wow, another Luna. All right, Luna Moon and Luna Anime Gang. I like it. We had Luna. We had another Luna in here earlier. I don't know where she went. Shit, we've had quite a few Lunas today. Normally it's Voxes. Normally we have a lot of Voxes in here, but yeah. So always just remember, you guys, like, there's always going to be a naysayer. There's always going to be an asshole. There's always going to be that person who tells you you can't do it because they themselves cannot do something. But you need to always remember that you have to make yourself happy at the end of the day. So do that. And are you proud of yourself? Or like that one phrase that's always, it's kind of a dumb thing, but look at who you are now, whatever age you are, and in 10 or 15 years from this age, like for me, good example, would 15 or 16-year-old Keith be proud of me today? Yes. The answer is yes. Probably shocked that I'm still alive, but yes, I would be proud of 15-year-old me would be proud of me. And that's important because you guys are of that age right now. When you're 20, are you going to be proud of what you did? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Tomorrow's a new day, so I have no idea. Do you have a suggestion, Luna? Because I take suggestions and sometimes do them. But I've done a bunch of anime that I may have already done. If you have a suggestion, though, I have done. I may have already done it, to be honest with you. So just FYI, because like I said, I've done a lot of work of art. Um, I'm not giving up, Dwayne. I'm just trying to motivate and talk to Rengoku if she's still in here. I'm not sure yet. But no, I'm not giving up. I have no reason to give up. I'm pushing and kicking ass. So there's too many of you guys out here on my channel that like to see me, like to see my art and like to interact and talk and have a place to chat. So I'm not quitting anytime soon. Of course, I did this wrong, so. This looks shitty as fuck right now, but I'll fix it in a minute. Stupid white layer or like lighter color buildup is always a pain in the ass. Um, I've not drawn anything from solo leveling, but maybe, and then maybe on the Dragonborn Skyrim thing. I know next to nothing about Skyrim, so that would be kind of a pain in my ass to do. Like my son years ago told me a bunch about it, but I kind of have blocked that memory out of a month long. My son telling me everything that there was about Skyrim. So I haven't done many video game type characters, except like I did Kratos a while back because, you know, Kratos is fucking amazing. But, and then solo leveling, I might do something with solo leveling, honestly, because that one's a bigger, popular. That's a real popular anime right now. I keep seeing stuff about it. We've not done anything from solo leveling yet, though. No. Why did your drawing get ruined? Oh, you're all good, Rengoku. I was just talking about my that you don't need to don't give up and be mad about anything because like you need to remember you have this community and this area that Luna Gang. This is my first video. Um, you drew your profile picture, Luna. Luna Anime Gang. Oh, nice. What digital app did you use, or what digital? Like, it's digital, I know, but like, what did you use? Procreate? Because you look like you can pretty much draw eyes, from what I could see of your profile picture that's there. Um, there you go. See, here's the thing, Rengoku, is like I was saying earlier, is don't let those people ruin your shit. Don't let them people mean anything in the grand scheme of things. You have over 2,500 people that on this channel alone that like support art and stuff. You have a vast community here of people that like actually give a shit about if you do art or you're making something or you're being creative. Those people do not have that. The people that are being jealous and being petty and shitty, they don't have that same concept that you do. They don't have that backing that you do, or Cats does, or anybody in my community here that you guys know you can ask about, like, hey, well, what about this painting, or what about this art, or if I did this, or what about that? You guys have a community here where they don't have that, and it shows too. And like again, like I was saying, also is when I started doing art, every one of my fucking friends, every single friend of mine told me it was stupid. Everyone I know told me spray paint art was stupid and I was stupid for doing it. Literally everyone. I didn't listen. And, obviously. And I'm still arting after all that time because I didn't let those people take my joy away from me, right? And that's what people do when they pick on you about shit. They try to take your joy away of what you accomplished and what you made versus what they're bitter and fucking angry about. Uh, so you do a anime series on an app, but they don't tell you the name of the anime series? Okay. So why are you asking me to draw eyes then? Just curiosity wise, because like if you're already drawing it for an anime series, I don't know what you need me for to teach you anything because you're already making money off of it. If that makes sense. Okay. Well, okay. I really don't understand that, Luna. So where are we at today? Hey, one more and I'm up to 25, 6, 20, 25, 30. Yay. Um, oh, and again, guys, if you can, please go and like just binge watch some shit for me. Some stuff that like is long format watch hour stuff. Please, please, please. That would be like beyond fucking helpful, honestly. If you guys could do that, because like I'm trying to get the watch hours up, and I'm so close, but I'm also so frustrated that I'm so close. So, like I said, I was saying earlier, if you can, just go watch like the Wally and anime one, and just play it in the background. You don't actually have to even watch the whole thing. Watch it. Just hit play in the background. Because that way, it will build But if you drew all of that in your anime and your profile picture, then the eye shouldn't be bad or difficult for you. The rest of that painting is really, or that artwork is really good. So I don't really know what I could add to your skill set in that aspect. Okay. Um, Mostly, I really don't have a clue what I could even add to your skill set in that regard. Dude, I Luna, on that one, if you've got a job that you can't do, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how you got a job doing anime if you can't draw eyes. And I don't know how you got a job for an anime company of any kind that's not telling you what the fuck you're working on, to be honest with you. So I don't really know what I could do to help you, if that makes much more sense. Like I don't I there's not much that I can like magically do to make your eyes better or worse when, from what I can tell on what you're saying, your work is good. So like I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But it quite doesn't seem right. So I don't know. And you only have like you don't have anything on your profile except the profile picture. I mean, I don't. What do you get? Because I don't understand still on it. I mean, if you have a job doing an anime, you should be able to draw eyes. If you drew what you said you drew on your profile pic, you drew eyes. Um, if the company you're working for doesn't like your eyes, then either you got to figure that out on your own, because I can't like fix your work kind of shit. So I'm a little confused myself on all of this. What time is it? All right, I gotta go here in a minute, so I'm not gonna finish this. Um, well, thank you. I appreciate that. One time I was drawing hands. Right idea. Oh, yeah, that'll get you in trouble every time, won't it? At least you guys have got art classes and stuff. That's really cool. I didn't get to take art in high school, so or in school. I took like I had art in like third grade, so that was literally the extent of my art abilities or art classes anyway. Dun 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 dun. Hell yeah. Um, yeah, at least you guys have had art classes and stuff like that. That's always a good thing. I mean, um, and that positive, influence as well for you, even if it's, this teacher sucks or whatever kind of thing. Uh, it's always better, believe me, at some point to have somebody be like, well, yeah, man, I got a little bit of whatever experience. Because every time I tell people, oh, yeah, man, I'm a self-taught artist, they're like, well, are you really? Yes, motherfucker, I am. Thank you. Although I will say, being the whole self-taught versus, taught artist things, there's not much difference in any of it. It's just what you can do with what you've been able to learn on your own. Well, it's good that he was cool. That could have easily gone really bad the other way. And then you're in school or in detention or getting in trouble by your fucking mom or teacher. God damn it. I really want to finish her, but I'm not going to be able to, I don't think. So or at least, well, I mean, I'll be able to finish her, but I'm not going to be able to finish her on live. That's awesome. Then why can't you draw eyes? That's awesome. So when I was in high school, the art teacher that every one of my friends had, his name was Mr. Baker, and like I said again, I did not have him in my high school time, um, but I ran into him a few years later, and he saw my artwork, and he's like, "Dude, I didn't have you in my classes, did I?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, I couldn't have taught you anything," and I was like, "Holy shit, that's big praise." From that guy, that's like saying that means a lot coming from that Mr. Baker. Um, so I'm always very very happy about that one when I tell that story, because like Mr. Baker doesn't give praise to shit, or didn't. I don't know if he's still alive or not anymore, but I know when he was alive, man, that are around and stuff, he did not give praise lightly. A really good buddy of mine named Marlon is a really good artist too, and he and Mr. Baker got into it all the time in school, because my buddy is a really good artist, and Mr. Baker didn't like stuff about how my buddy did art. So he would always be very adamant about saying something about how his technique wasn't right, kind of shit, or this or that. So welcome back, Munchero. Well, hell yeah. Shit, I gotta go here in a second. Crap. I've gotten on associated animals, crow, and some other stuff like that, and then yeah. Come on. I gotta fucking hurry up. Because I'm already running really late. So, yay me. And then on that note, shit, I did it. Haha. Shampoo. I have a lot of favorite characters. I don't know. What up, Bakuga? And then she's done, and Rama's done. So I don't know what the marker count is, but I'll stay tuned to guess for later. So on that note, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.